Hello everyone and welcome back to Bromance here in Stellaris 2.0 with the Apocalypse DLC. I'm Mal and I'm once again joined by Commissar Roach, Sabouts, Mickey, and Vanguard. Hello fellas.
Hello.
Alright, let's pause here.
Jesus.
Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that.
I'm sorry.
We had the time change and it already messed us up.
Oh, the Melgekian are fighting the Cabal.
Hey, that's cool. Good. Go get them, geckos. Go get them.
Okay, their last fleet is down. So now we just need to kill dead puppies.
Nice.
Whoa, kill puppies?
Kill puppies.
Not okay.
Okay.
So we're going for a Skella.
We need to bombard Starfish first. Oh, it's Qtaria. The Qtaria Empire was defeated by the Devouring Swarm?
Yes.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. Kind of
So-
surprised me too.
Wow.
I have this small 3,000 military power fleet. You just want me to just leave it back here? Or?
Yeah, because we're going to come back and clear
Yeah.
out Wu.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Cabal is at war with the Gekian exchange, just for you guys to know. It's an important thing. If they won the war, we are set for the end game. I mean, the Gekian should win. I hope so.
If they take out the Cabal, you mean?
Yeah, if they take out the Cabal, we are set. Because the Gekian likes everybody else from our factions. So we should be able to work together against the endgame crisis.
Oh, hey, I can actually get a migration treaty with the Foxtails. Maybe I should.
Yeah, you should.
Might as well. It'll increase the trust value.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get a research agreement with them.
Okay,
Oh, it's so expensive to do that.
yeah, it's about the FTL jammer is gone. We can move to Acela now.
Okay.
Everyone's still here. This is very quiet. This one.
Yeah.
Hence strategizing.
Okay.
Brain power being utilized.
For a second, I thought I dropped because after I
you're
asked
fine.
it, nobody said anything. I was like,
He's like, I'm all alone. What's happening?
Oh, we have the automated dreadnought available. Nice.
well, then I'd have to entertain all these people watching
Okay,
by myself.
Oh.
I can't do that.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm going to clear Wolves about just finish bombarding Acela until the FTL trap is gone. It's the fortress building that's providing the FTL, and I will clear those two last or three systems if you can. I'm going to clear Wolf for you. Okay?
Perfect. You want me to clear Wu with you?
No, just clear Acela. Finish bombing
Oh.
the planet, so until the FTL trap is gone.
Okay.
The fortress building that's providing the FTL, it's the second building on the planet. And then finish the space stations and they should be defeated. I'm just bombarding the last planets and I'm going down to finish the other stations.
We just lost an admiral at 104.
Oh.
Wow.
Vanguard is now the leader of the Federation. And has access to the massive... Oh wait, that's right. We don't have a Federation fleet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
going
start looking
to
at
start
that.
building it.
Someday.
Someday, somehow. Oops. Oops.
We're so spread out, a Federation fleet wouldn't exactly be of much help, would it?
No, it is
It would.
from the standpoint of it doesn't count against our naval capacity.
Yeah.
It's just like an extra free fleet, and we can use technologies across all of our empires to build ships in said fleet.
Especially when
So if
the
somebody-
end game happens.
Yeah. It does come in handy.
Oh no, I know it will, just right now.
Yeah, I'm just designing the.
You
the
could jump
ships.
into Woo now, Mal.
Okay.
Oh, I can? Okay. Into Woo. All right.
Yeah, sorry for not letting you know about Wu Mao. I was designing the. What's the name of that thing? The Federation fleet. And why the hell my fleet lost so much power?
Your fleet is getting smacked around. Mal, I would not jump into Woo.
Yeah, just don't. Actually, I'm not sure.
Woo is
Don't-
no joke.
Yeah, not a good idea to jump
no,
out.
no. Go back. Run! Flee!
Abort! Abort!
Flee!
I just
Okay.
I didn't lose any ships there. It's because of my trickster admiral. It's if the ships are low health, they just keep jumping out.
Well,
Oh, they're coming after us.
Stop. I mean, they're really weak now. I cleared out Escala. Did you? Well, actually, no. I've only got the planet halfway bombarded. So never mind.
Yeah.
Do
If
it.
you
Don't
if the
you do
second
it, crystal
building
entities. Don't you do it.
if the second building is down, Sabouts, just jump and finish the other two systems. Don't worry about the planet. Just need to finish the control of the systems. I'm clearing up the planets.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Oh, who's communicating with me now?
No route.
Giant starfish.
Is that how you answer the phone? What?
You know, I was in a.
What do you want from me?
I'm kind of a stickler. I'm very much a stickler about service because I worked in retail when I was a young guy, and had run stores, and then had been like a regional guy for that stuff. So I'm very picky about service at stores and restaurants. It's just kind of a pain point for me. And I won't say the name of the company, but I went into a store the other day, and I was there to buy this specific thing, and they didn't have it out on display or on the shelf. I looked around, and I approached, quote unquote, salesperson, and the greeting really surprised me. He looks up with his very strangely bearded face and says, "What's up?" Like I was interrupting something that was really important to him. Not
When you say strangely bearded face, did he only have a beard on one side of his face? Is that how
no,
it's strange?
no. It was just kind of
Is he rocking a
unkempt.
Kaiserville mustache?
It was just,
Wow,
it
yes.
was just kind of unkempt. But beyond that, the "what's up"? I mean, it was like "what's up," like not
You don't.
not
You don't talk to your customers like they're large piles of shit inconveniencing you.
I generally don't when I'm dealing with clients. It's been a long time since I've worked in retail, but that is not
Mal,
like
it is current year. It's
Okay.
not like
It
back
just-
when you were
I don't know.
young
I have
and
a
you
lot of
treated
family
everybody
that-
with kindness and respect.
I got a lot of people I know that work in current retail locations of certain companies. One certain location that has a predominant color blue and used to have a mascot that was just a smiley face.
Oh,
Who
was that?
Yeah, who was that? At this point, I'm fine with people just not giving a shit, because if you're working, if you're working max hours and you still have to take in food stamps, I understand. Yeah, you don't give a shit about your job at that point. It's like, what's it giving you?
it's
yeah, no. If you accepted a job, and you're being paid, then that's the other thing too.
If they don't value enough to pay you a living wage.
Hold-
then
hold
I-
on.
Sorry, guys.
Hold
Quick
on.
question for Bruno about the game. Bruno, do you want me to send you over minerals to make the Federation fleet?
Fleet?
Yeah.
Just save them, EK, and when you got the leader of the Federation, build them. It's easier that way. Does that make sense? Because at this point, I don't even know how
I
to
trust
create,
you with my money more.
Yeah, it's because I don't even know
I
how to
trust
create
you with my money more.
a Federation fleet now, to be honest with you. I didn't have time to look up for that, so
Okay, no worries.
it's not a good idea.
Roach,
Okay,
you
I'm
were saying?
sending the other fleet to finish the crystal
that's-
entities.
Devouring Swarm's gonna continue to insult me all the way to their grave.
Yeah.
They insulted me not too long ago either. Oh, the other one too is, and I, you know, all right, I'm gonna come off like old guy. That's fine. I don't care.
Ew.
But absolutely, I'm not giving a store my money if the only option is self-checkout. If you want my money, you're gonna pay somebody. You're gonna employ somebody to greet me and, you know, check me out at the register. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm not giving you my money. Not happening. So, yep. Because at that point, why don't I just order it online and save myself the trouble of even going to the store?
I just order
Yep.
everything online.
I do pretty much order everything online now, but when I do go to a store, that's a requirement that I have.
Honestly, for me, it kind of depends what I'm buying and how much and how big a queue there is for manned tills. Like, you know, if there are 10 people waiting to be served at a manned till and all the automated tills or self-service tills are empty, I'm like, fine.
But see, that's what's going to allow it to happen. The robots are going to rise up and take over.
When you say robots, you mean self-service? Because that's kind of different.
I'm okay with robots.
So you say.
They're just gonna attack people and
you
just be like,
say.
unexpected item in bagging area, and spike their head off.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. I stand with Elon on that. And Mr. Gates.
I stand
AI
with
is
Muskie
scary.
here.
I stand with them. No, I don't know. Actually, that stuff is getting a little scary. I was just like joking around, but like, you know, that stuff is getting a little bit
They're
concerning.
robots. You can barely get Siri to understand you, and you expect them to take over the world.
Not yet.
Yeah, when they do the whole neural network thing between servers and allow it to learn itself without kind of
I'll give you
guidelines.
This. It's really creepy when they had to shut down, when a college had to shut down their neural network and self-learning robot when it created its own language to talk to another.
I heard that, yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And
And
Like,
they had
awesome,
no idea what it
terrifying.
was saying, and they just pulled the plug. They're like, abort.
Yeah, that's come
Skynet
on.
is self-aware.
They pull the plug.
little
It doesn't shut off. It's already managed to route itself into the main.
what's
I
ironic
can't let you do that.
is
Dave.
different people in different sectors and different cultures, they all make up their own language. Even in the same country, there are like little dialects and different little differences between dialects, and it's like the computers are doing the exact same thing. Like,
They're
we
just
could
doing it
use
on a
your
time
language.
scale of a couple hours instead of years.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Which makes it even more terrifying.
These two machines started talking to each other in like English because that was what they were programmed to. But as time went on, they started learning. They
Yeah.
created their shorthand, so things started meaning other things. And they started talking to each other, and they couldn't tell if one was understanding the other. But they were replying and seemingly having a pattern. And they were just like they had no idea. And they had to pull it. They didn't know what was happening.
Oh,
And when
man.
they asked the computers, they responded, "We're talking about how much we love humans."
No, it'd be,
No
it'd
need
be
to
better
worry.
if they didn't understand how how to lie. So they tried doing that, and then it just go sarcasm protocol activated.
Have you guys seen that video of AI like 37 or something, where they activate an AI and they're talking to the AI, and you can hear the AI's thoughts over the course of about 2 or 3 minutes as it's evolving. Pretty good video. I can't remember what all the video is called. It's like a number, something like 13 or 15 or 30 something. I can't remember what the video is. You know what exact number it is though. It's pretty funny. But it's exactly what we're talking about now. I'm sure somebody in the comments will, in each of your guys' comments, will post the link to that exact video.
Oh,
Probably.
don't worry. Along with other comments
You know what to
telling
do,
us
oddball,
how we
down
don't
there.
know
You know what to
things.
Those are the best comments. No,
They'll
they're
let
not.
us know. They'll let us know how incorrect we are. Don't worry. They're on it. The collective community.
Well, no, I got shit in one of my comments. I don't know if I let it through because I don't review comments, but sometimes if they're just really like shitty, I don't accept them, or I just don't let them be posted. There's one after, because it was in our Hearts of Iron things about. So I was talking about the Battle of Castle Hitter.
Yes.
And I mispronounced it the whole time because I was like, I called it litter, but it's not. It's an I instead of an L, and somebody got salty because of that.
Then that person really needs to stop watching your videos right now, Roach.
I mispronounce things a lot.
But hold on, if they really got salty about it, then if that was the case, then they need to stop watching your videos right now, and then collectively call anyone that they have that's maybe a friend or relative or whatever, so that they can all chip in and buy that person a clue, which may lead them to getting a life.
I'm jumping into
Wow,
that
was a journey.
I feel like I'm like wiser because of that journey I just
I mean, you know, in terms of, you know, me versus you guys in terms of age, you know, am I old? Am I old for a
decrepit?
tree? You know, I would say I am middle-aged for a tree and young for a mountain.
You're not so much older than me. A bit, but not so much older.
and not nearly as decrepit
As Mickey?
as Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey is he's kind of busted up. This is true.
He's a mess.
Okay, wall is cleared.
Ah, yeah.
comes out.
Woo!
Woo! Stay with me, Mal. Woo!
Woo!
Oh man,
Get too
that's
excited now.
Dude, you guys all sound like you're having a lot of fun.
I need more planets. That's what I need. I needs me some more planets.
Join the club, pal.
I don't even know why I sent my fleet down there. What was the reason I went down there? I'm gonna go.
You
home
wanted to give
with
them
my
something to do
guys.
because you're paying them.
Yeah, I'm sending them home. This is silly.
But then you realise the only
contracted
person
with a
losing
third
out is
party.
you.
Gotta give them something to do.
And then I sent another fleet up.
Oh,
to,
what the heck?
War exhaustion.
First of all, we have high war exhaustion. Second of all, why did a bunch of just random refugees just land on one of my planets and decide to make my system home?
Because they fled the conflict zone.
They're trying to say that you're so desirable.
Where are they? They must be expelled.
Okay,
I mean, you don't have to accept refugees. You can change your policies.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change my policies.
You don't want those dirty Xenos.
I don't
coming in?
know what if they come from like Canine Buttlick, just some third world country, and then they just turn one of
Yeah,
my.
you don't want them in there.
They just.
You know what?
Speaking of a third world country, I have tons of money and nothing to spend it on. Does anybody want it? Any of it? I've like
What a
$6,000
such a
minerals.
typical third world country thing to do.
I know, right? It's like third world country doesn't know what to do with its money.
But is the money worth anything, or is it just trillions of dollars
Worth of
like
just
a couple of bucks?
Dogecoin.
Monopoly money.
It's just Dogecoin.
Guys.
It's just Dogecoin. I've got billions of Dogecoin.
Am I the only person who really wants the crypto market to just crash for like a month just to pick up a graphics card?
Yes.
I mean, I'm trying to get a graphics card too, but I would rather the crypto market didn't crash. But I do want a graphics card, so I'm like,
It will never get better unless mining becomes unprofitable.
spiritual ethics attraction. What is going on?
You could look at it this way: with people buying graphics cards all the time, they're kind of pushing the technology forwards. If people stop buying graphics cards, then the technology wouldn't keep
they're not,
advancing.
They're not.
Well,
They're going to push the mining technology forward, not the gaming technology forward.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
suppose, yeah.
Now Nvidia's saying, "Oh, we're going to come out with mining-based cards."
Fair enough.
It's- Yeah, I don't want them to do that. I want them to focus on the new line of graphics cards for gaming.
Well, it's funny you should mention that, Roach, because what was it? I'm trying to remember the name of the event. Was it the IDC event? Rumor was that they were going to show off the new 2000 series, the new 2080 specifically, and they didn't. So I wonder if that is because they're holding off because of what they're doing with the mining cards, and for said mining cards, are they going to use the iteration of the current chip, or are they going to use the Volta chip? Because that's kind of what I want to see.
It wouldn't even be profitable though. The mine with like a Volta, like it depends on how expensive the cards are.
Right.
And how much hash they put out, because I doubt they're going to put out.
The question here's a question for you: Does the memory speed rapidly impact that versus the power per cycle they can compute? Like, which has a bigger effect on the mining speed?
I have no
Memory.
idea.
The
Is it
memory
really
speed,
memory?
yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, that
So they're-
explains why.
So they're never.
And
gonna
what
go
type of
better.
memory it is. Like Samsung memory is going to hold up way better than any other type. That's just the best type
Than
of memory.
Hyrix or someone else
Yeah.
or Micron. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, Micron sucks. Everybody tries to go for Samsung, so like there's special programs you can download to decide what memory your graphics card has. So that way you can, because that's like the big question people ask, you know, if you're buying like a GPU, like what memory does it have? Because if it's Samsung, it'll hash a lot more. It'll hold up a lot better. But if people do start selling their mining GPUs, they're some of the best ones you can buy because they've literally are pretty much not been used at all.
No, that's the thing. No, because only if it comes from a reputable source. But you can't.
No.
Confirm
That's like anything used. But the thing with a miner is that if somebody's invested $8,000 to build a mining rig, they're not gonna like. It's all about the hash. It's all about keeping your temperatures extremely low. And
Yeah, right.
undervolting your cards. It's all
I would be
about
far
that.
more
You
concerned-
don't get good hash rates if you're not undervolting your cards and keeping your temperatures below a certain. And then
But that's assuming everybody. You're assuming that everybody who's taking part in the mining boom, which is a lot of people, judging by the lack of cards a couple of months back, know that.
That I mean, it's not about. That's like assuming that if you buy a used car, you can be like, oh well, how do I know they changed their oil? Because that's just general knowledge.
Check that, though. But that's the thing. You can check that on a car. You can check that.
Well, you could say though, how do I know they've been changing their oil every say 3,000 miles as opposed to every? What the heck just happened? Oh, pirates! Damn it!
You're saying they'd know what they're doing because it's their profession. As YouTubers, can you say you understand how YouTube works? I know what my answer is.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Yeah,
that's the only answer.
The biggest thing is like
that's not a fair.
If you buy, if
I know it's not a fair comparison.
if you're,
and you know why it's not a fair comparison, Mickey? Because YouTube doesn't know how YouTube works.
Yeah.
I'm just saying is that a huge number of people that I wouldn't necessarily trust to know everything about this kind of stuff jumped onto the bandwagon when it became profitable. With little to no experience.
Even then, if they're mining with the card, okay, say they don't undervolt it, and they don't keep the temperatures. I mean, they can't.
It's constantly running for 24/7.
That's okay though, because you're not.
It's not just honey. It's not just running.
The only thing that's
100% of the time, 25%.
Yeah, but the only thing that's running is the fans, and then it's doing some calculations with the memory, which is. I mean, if you look up, like, it's not even the biggest part of the actual graphics card that is used to render games is not even, it just sits idle. It's not even being used at all. It's just using the memory, and you can run, you could literally run, you could run trillions, you could run trillions of calculations. Yeah, but you could run trillions of calculations with the memory, and it's not going to make a difference. I'm telling you, they are the best cards.
Oh yeah, the memory, yes, you are right.
They are the best cards to buy. I would trust buying a graphics card from a miner way before buying one from another gamer who is.
I would never trust buying a used graphics card, period.
Yeah, I don't think I would buy a used graphics card anyway, but if I did, I'm with Sabouts. I would buy it off of a miner before I would buy it off of a gamer.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because even if they didn't, the only negative penalty to them not undervolting the card, and the temperatures aren't going to get high anyways regardless, like, oh no, they got up to like 70 degrees, they just lose less hash, so they're just not making as much money. So the people who are naive and don't know that they need to underclock their cards and overclock their memory and watch their temperatures, those people who are naive, the only thing they're doing is hurting themselves. They're still not hurting the card. I mean, there's no way, because all mining rigs are open rigs, there's just no way, because you can't fit 6 graphics cards in a computer case. Good luck.
No, you could. You just need an extra large one, and you just need a big.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna.
There.
I mean, you're already spending $8K on all these graphics cards and on a motherboard and 2 PSUs and a PSU connector.
Well, AK if you're buying nothing but 1080s, but that's not the optimal.
Well, even
that's why
1070s are the optimal graphics card.
No, it'd be lower ends were the optimal, which is why they went out of stock and people started picking
Well,
up the higher
lower ends were
which is why we have the
optimal.
problem currently.
Yeah, they were only optimal not for mining though. They were only optimal for your bang for buck. They were cheap, so what they got for hash rate, they would pay themselves off quicker than a 1070 would. But after all the RX 580s and 560s and 70s all sold out, which were technically, they got lower hash rates than a 1070, but they were cheaper, so they would pay themselves off much quicker. But in today's market, it doesn't really make a difference now because you can't get those cards worth a damn. And the 570 is fine. I mean, you'll get like 28, like 26 to 28 hash per card, depending on, you know, undervolting it and overclocking it. So if you run like 6 cards and you're pulling, you know, 180 hash or something, I mean, that adds up. But that's all 6 cards. Or 6 1070s. The 1060s are awful.
People thought they were gonna watch a Stellaris video.
You are welcome to cryptocurrency mining
as
tutorial.
A gamer
Oh,
and as
actually,
somebody who doesn't give a crap
when you guys
about
did
the
your
crypto mining, I wanted to crash to get a card. That's all I want.
When you guys did your whole electric truck thing, I actually had people say, "Oh, why didn't they continue that discussion? It was really interesting." And I'm like, "Seriously?" And they were serious. They weren't joking around. I was like, "What?" Like, okay.
Well, sometimes when there's not a lot going on, that's the
that's the benefit of gaming with smart peoples.
wow.
Uh-oh.
I'm here.
Pause
I'm
it.
here,
Pause.
I'm here,
Pause.
I'm here,
Okay, hold on.
I'm here, Vanguard. I'm here.
Here.
Oh wait, this war is over. Can we peace out?
It's not over yet. It's a devouring swarm. It's only over
It's
when
not
both
over.
sides
It's
reach
never
100%.
So what do we need to? Oh, what do we need to do to
You have
finish
to
them?
destroy their last world. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Oh, okay.
While you guys are talking about
actually-
mining, I'm mining the population of their planet.
Fantastic. Did you see the?
Hey, let's go ahead and end this one,
heads.
actually, because we're at time anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, folks. So hope you enjoyed this episode of how to make money with blockchain, hosted
Fantastic.
by Sabouts, with contributions from Commissar Roach. If you did, consider hitting that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, I am Mal for Commissar Roach, Sabouts, Mickey, and the wonderful Vanguard, and we will see you later.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.